Alright, man. I got a little sample to break down real quick. We'll do the drums in another video, but right now we're just gonna focus on the sample. I made this back in July. I know I am behind. I am really behind, but I'll catch up. A lot of stuff going on. One being I'm not that good at editing videos, so I'm trying to ramp up and get faster at doing that. But anyway, whatever, that's neither here or there. I'm gonna go into quickly my thought process of choosing sounds and how I basically arranged everything out, just the general structure of everything, the patterns, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and play like the first 16 of the sample so you guys get a feel, and then we'll go from there for each layer. All right, let's get into it. So y'all pretty much get it. Let's go ahead and get started, man. No more time wasted. So I think around this time I started to listen to music a little bit heavier and realize that it's better to treat the melody like more so like drums. You try to get a bounce or a good feel and good rhythm when you're using drums, right? Or like when you program your drums. So I'm kind of like thinking in that way. So let me go ahead and go to it. Here's the pattern. This isn't 80 BPM. Oh, I haven't been on here in a minute, bro. This joint just threw me off. So let me play the sound real quick. So I just like the motion of it, right? The rhythm of it, right? I play everything in C, and I mean play like with quotes because I actually don't really know how to play the keys that well, so I like overdub a lot. But I found this preset called Counterattack, and I just liked how it danced a lot, right? But if you hold down the keys, it starts doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't need all that. So chop the keys up, and we got that sound there. After that, I decided to do this. I figured we need something more like a pad or like a chord to like be like a bed for everything to sit on. So I found this right here, this preset. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that sound real quick. Where's it at? Right, so for me at this point, I'm thinking the pad is kind of like really, really big. You can kind of like visually see that, right? If I zoom in, you can kind of see it's pretty big. Like it's taking up a lot of frequencies. I probably normalized it too. Yeah. So with that being said, I didn't want too much voicing going on with the pad. I found a preset on Analog Lab. I got Analog Lab going crazy right now, all over the place. I'm an Analog Lab-aholic. If not, then I'm using Kontakt. But the preset's called Tamed Anthem, and again, it just has a lot of motion. Any sounds that have a lot of texture, a lot of motion, I'm throwing in the playlist. I'm throwing in the sample. I'm addicted to it. Sometimes I do too much, but You know what I'm saying? We learning. So after that, we got this here. So we got kind of like a lo-fi-ish, little tremolo-ish type of electric keys, if you want to throw it in that box. But I pretty much call it lo-fi keys. And where's that at? It probably mimics the same chorus. Oh wait, no, it's right here. So I felt like for something to have like a counter rhythm, it couldn't have too much movement. It couldn't dance around too much. I already got the pad doing too much, or doing a lot. As I was saying, I already got the pad doing a lot. I already have the initial keys ducking in and out. So I wanted the keys here for the counter melody to be just a little bit more grounded, and stand out in that way to kind of like catch your ear and carry rhythm a little bit. The preset is again an Analog Lab called Double Softness. Analog Lab does a terrible job telling you like which sound bank it actually came from, because some of these came from third-party sound banks, I guess, if you want to consider it that. We have, it's like that horn type of pad sound. So that came about, I don't want to say it accidentally, but I kind of wanted something to boost kind of like the energy up of the sample, if that makes sense. So I found that. Where's the, yeah, I think this is it. And these are no chords, it's just a regular note. Right, and it just repeats. It's big, it's bright, and it feels like it pulls you to something, right? So I threw that in there. This is the fun part. I've gotten into not only trying to like learn how to play keys, just playing stuff in, and just having fun being on time and off time and then back on time and again, and just changing presets, tweaking knobs, and just getting that live performance, because you get a chance to create crazy things from that and have good texture and just better, I don't know what else to call it, like just better sounds from that, and happy accidents from that when you just press record and just play around with stuff. So I had a rolling sampler up. Did I delete it? Yeah, I deleted it. But I had a rolling sampler up on one of these mixer tracks, and I just kind of like played around with different presets. You can hear some of that. Right, you can just see like me in real time, almost like just trying to figure out where I want to take these different sounds, where I want to go with this, what other texture and things I want to add, right? And this is like probably 10 minutes of me, 5-10 minutes of me playing that. And all of this that you see, all of this right here, is chops of that. So we got like a 5-10 minute performance of me just tweaking knobs and changing presets and playing around. But I take what I like, what I think fits, put it on timing, chop it, slip it, and run it through effects, and we get, you know, something like this, right? So I'm gonna just highlight it real quick. Like it's very low in these parts, because I just wanted to be there for texture. I don't need it to stand out that much, because again, I have a lot of motion, a lot of things going on in here, so I felt like it's better sonically if I just duck it. And that's pretty much it, man. That's the sample, man. We can talk about the chops here. I think these are parts of the same recording. So I'll play that real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Real simple. I think I don't do anything special here besides take the pad and slip it, and I think I might have. Okay, no, I didn't do any pitch different thing here, but other than that, it's pretty much straightforward. Real quick video, just going through the sample that I made. As far as processing goes, it's just simple EQ. Again, this, taking out the lows, so there's room for the drums. But that's pretty much it, man. Always got to use sound shifter because it just does something magical to the melody, the sample. I don't know how to explain it to you. It just does. Like, if you don't have any type of pitch shifting software for your samples that you're creating, you're asleep, bruh. Like, get it. So I'm gonna turn it off real quick. You can hear the difference. So, like, obviously I'm putting it in a different key. You see it being pitched down 2 semitones, so it's going from C down to A sharp. But besides that, just listen to the fullness of the sample, and like, it kind of, I don't know, it just does something to the transients. Like, it makes it thicker to me. Pause. Childish. But it could be a pseudo effect. I don't know. To me, it just does something different to it, especially if you kind of like detune it and play around with that. Playing with a little fresh air. Did I need it? No. You want fresh air? This is all you really need to do. Can you see that? Oh, I did move my camera at this point. Yeah, I did move my camera. Yeah. So this is all you need to do. You want some air? Just lift it down there. I mean, you don't need that fresh air plugin. You want more air in the mids, just lift it up here. And in my later videos and my later samples, you're gonna see me use different plugins, a different mix bus. I kind of evolved a little bit from this, but anyway, that's pretty much it, man. We'll get into the drums in the next one, yo.